hard pitch, the batsman would be wary of the extra bounce. However, once they settle down, the ball will come nicely onto the bat. Captain wins the toss and is elected to bat first. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Pace bowler into the attack. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. No chance for any fielder to cut that off. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman. Good stop. Saved a certain boundary. Good effort by the fielder. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Now that struck beautifully, terrific shot that. Lovely timing, ball hitting the sweet spot. The bowler is looking furious. There's a short ball coming. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. Tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Oh, beats the edge, and the batsman's played all around that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. Up in the air. Good shot for a single. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position. Got it from the meat of the bat. Looks in good touch. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. Gorgeous shot. Found the middle of the bat there. Beautiful delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Picked and deposited out of the park for a 6. That's a clean strike. That was a brilliant shot. Perfectly executed. Oh, he's clubbed that for a 6. That's a great hit. That was a stunning shot. Shouts of catch it, but nobody will. That's 6 runs. He looks in good touch. Delivery almost unplayable. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good bowling, it beats him all ends up. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a 6. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. That was a stunning shot. Delivery almost unplayable. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a 6. No chance for any fielder to cut that off. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. concentration there. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. Fantastic batting that. Great execution. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into great position, got it from the meat of the bat. No chance for any fielder to cut that off. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. Wonderful 50 and the crowd applauds. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. That was a brilliant shot. Perfectly executed. He's growing in stature as well in this innings. That's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. Magnificent striking from the batsman. Well, that's a six. The power is extraordinary. Tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. Beats them all, ends up. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Well, that's a six. The power is extraordinary. Gorgeous shot, found the middle of the bat there. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. That's gone high. Superman stuff. We have seen it all today. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. An inch here or there, and that would have sailed over for a maximum. Superb effort. Really not easy to get six on that side of the ground. He was always going to fall short. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. Gorgeous shot. Found the middle of the bat there. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. He has hit that exactly where he wanted to. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. He looks in good touch. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. He has hit that exactly where he wanted to. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Batsman losing his concentration there. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Missing his line there, wide signaled. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. That was a stunning shot. That's a six. The power is extraordinary. He has hit that exactly where he wanted to. Superb delivery, can't do much with that. And the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Up in the air. Taken by the fielder. Good catch. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Yeah, looked like he was a bit early into that shot. That was fantastic. Classic piece of bowling. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. That's gone high. Got him. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Couldn't time the ball well enough and picks up the fielder. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Up in the air. Oh, that must be out. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Batsman must be kicking himself after that run out. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. That ball deserved a boundary. He's not going to miss out on those. But that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. He looks in good touch. Long leg in place. Expect some chin music from the bowler. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. Lovely timing. Ball hitting the sweet spot. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. In the air. Well placed into the gap. Possible two. Excellent running between the wickets. Oh, that's worth a shout. But the umpire says not out. And he decides not to take the review. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Well, he has to bowl that one again. Well, he has to bowl that one again. That's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. Lovely timing, ball hitting the sweet spot. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Up in the air. Good shot for a single. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Masterful batting. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. He's not going to miss out on those. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. That's high in the air. Well bowled, that's a jaffa. Fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Yeah, looked like he was a bit early into that shot. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Good bowling. It beats him all ends up. Batsman losing his concentration there. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Superb delivery, can't do much with that. Batsman losing his concentration there. Well, that's a six. The power is extraordinary. Tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. That's a massive six. Made a cracking sound at the bat. Gorgeous shot. Found the middle of the bat there. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. Lovely timing. Ball hitting the sweet spot. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Oh, he's launched that one. That's huge. Gorgeous shot. Found the middle of the bat there. That is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing. Good fielding, saving crucial runs for his team. Good stop, saved a certain boundary. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. That was a stunning shot. Beautiful delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into great position, got it from the meat of the bat. Tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. Was a moral victory for the bowler. Good shot for a single. No ball called. That's an all set to cash in on this free hit. That's a good connection for the batsman. That's what you call a long distance deposit. He looks in good touch. He's also got his team a wicket. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Perfectly timed. Impressed by the field sets where the captain is making the batsman play false shots. But that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. That was a stunning shot. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. And that's a very well played 50, a solid innings. Tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. Picked and deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. Has hit that exactly where he wanted to. What a peach of a delivery. That could have troubled most batsmen in the world. And there comes a famous salute. Wonderful to watch. Batsman couldn't do much there. Well bowled, really well bowled. That was fantastic piece of bowling. Up in the air. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. Fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Yeah, looked like he was a bit early into that shot. It's very important as a bowler to make the batsman play. Oh, that's skewed away from the edge of the bat for four. Spinner brought back from the other end. Will he take him on again? Let's see. In the air. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Oh, he's clubbed that for a 6. That's a great hit. That was a brilliant shot. Perfectly executed. That's high in the air. Oh, what a catch. He managed to hang on to that. Just that one to perfection. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. You can keep looking at the replay of this one all day. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Edge, but lands in a no-man's land. He deserved a wicket there. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. That's in the air. This time should be taken. And it's taken. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Good shot for a single. You need to try and make them work really hard for each run. This kind of a fielding effort is really not going to help them. Turned away for a single. That's a quick throw right on top of the stumps. Oh, he's launched that one. That's huge. He looks in good touch. The batting team is managing a good run rate, that's for sure. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Looks like he couldn't judge the pace of the ball. He's lost this one completely. You've shown some exceptional performance today. What was going on in your mind while you were in the middle?
It was great to have the captain's faith, and it really helped me out there.